Welcome to online session of Navakopan Education Society's DBJ College. This session is conducted by Shriram Dandekar. My phone number is 9420050909. You can ask your doubts on the same WhatsApp number. Today's topic is derivative as a rate measure. Derivative as rate measure. We know that dy by dx is the rate of change of y with respect to x. We are using this fact and going to solve some problems. The first problem we take is find the rate of change of area of a circle with respect to radius r when the radius is 6 cm. In this problem, first of all, we have to write the formula for area of the circle in terms of radius. We know that formula A is equal to pi into r square. Now we want the rate of change of area with respect to radius. That means we want dA by dr. So differentiating this with respect to r, we get dA by dr is equal to 2 pi r. It is the rate of change of A with respect to r, that is the rate of change of area with respect to radius. But we want the same when radius is 6 centimeters, and therefore dA by dr when r is equal to 6 is given by 2 pi into 6. This is equal to 12 pi. Now area is measured in terms of centimeter square, and therefore here the change in area is also in terms of centimeter square. So I am giving unit here in the final answer. The area is changing at the rate 12 pi centimeter square with respect to radius. The next problem is similar, but the change is now here radius is increasing, that is radius is changing, and with the change of radius we want change in area. Now the change in radius is given, the rate is 5 centimeter per second. Again I have to write the formula for area in terms of radius. A is equal to pi r square. A equal to pi r square. Now I am going to differentiate this, but in this case the derivative will be with respect to the time, because rate of change in radius is given with respect to time, centimeter per second. So here, considering the time variable, differentiating with respect to time t, dA by dt is equal to 2 pi r into dr by dt, the rate of change of radius with respect to time, and therefore dA by dt is equal to 2 pi r. dr by dt is given to us 5 centimeter per second. I have to write it initially. Given dr by dt is equal to 5 centimeter per second. So writing here 5, I get dA by dt is equal to 10 pi r, and therefore dA by dt when radius is 6 centimeter, r equal to 6 centimeter, is given by 10 pi into 6, that is 60 pi centimeter square per second. So when a radius is increasing at the rate 5 centimeter per second, the area of the circle is increasing at the rate 60 pi centimeter square per second. The next problem we are taking is the volume of a sphere increase at the rate of 20 centimeter cube per second. Find the rate of change of its radius when its radius is 5 centimeter. Now one sphere is given to us, its volume is increasing at some rate, and we want the rate of change of its radius. So initially we have to write a formula for volume in terms of radius. The volume of sphere is given by V is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. Differentiating with respect to t, because the rate of change of volume with respect to time is given here. dV by dt is equal to 4 by 3 pi into derivative of r cube with respect to time, it is 3 r square into dr by dt. Now we have given that dV by dt is equal to 20 centimeter cube per second, and therefore putting it here, 20 is equal to 3 cancels out, 4 pi r square into dr by dt, and therefore dr by dt is equal to 5 upon pi r square, 5 upon pi r square, and therefore dr by dt when r equal to 5 centimeter is 5 upon pi into 5 square, that is 1 upon 5 pi. The unit must be centimeter per second because change in radius is required, so the unit is centimeter per second. Now making slightly changes in the previous problem, let us solve this. Volume of a sphere is increasing at the rate 20 centimeter cube per second, like in the previous problem. find the rate of change of its surface area when the radius is 5 centimeter. Now in this problem, the rate of change of volume dV by dt with respect to time is given 20 centimeter cube per second. We have given r equal to 5 centimeter, and if A is surface area, then we want dA by dt, the rate of change in surface area. So here, instead of one problem, there are two problems. Like in the previous, first of all we will find dr by dt, then using that dr by dt we will find dA by dt. Here we know V is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, and therefore dV by dt is equal to 4 by 3 pi into 3r square dr by dt. 3 cancels out, and therefore 20 is equal to 4 pi r square into dr by dt, and therefore dr by dt is equal to 5 upon pi r square, and therefore dr by dt when t is equal to 5 is equal to 5, when r is equal to 5 centimeter, it becomes 5 upon pi into 5 square, that is 5 upon, that is 1 upon 5 pi centimeter per second. Now write the formula for area. Surface area of the sphere is given by 4 pi r square, and therefore dA by dt is equal to 4 pi into 2r dr by dt, and therefore dA by dt when this r is equal to 5 centimeter, it becomes 4 pi into 2 into 5, and dr by dt we have found out it is 1 upon 5 pi, 1 upon 5 pi, and the answer is 5 cancel out, pi cancels out, 4 2s are 8 centimeter square per second, and therefore when volume increases at the rate 20 centimeter cube per second, the surface area increases at the rate 8 centimeter square per second. The next problem is, if each side of an equilateral triangle increases at the rate of √2 centimeter per second, find rate of increase of its area when its side is of length 3 centimeter. I have taken this problem from book. Now here we have to write the formula for area of equilateral triangle in terms of its side. If S is side of equilateral triangle, then area A is given by √3 by 4 into side square. This is the formula we have. Also, we have given that the side is increasing at the rate √2 centimeter per second. That means ds by dt is given as √2 centimeter per second, and therefore let us find the rate in change of area, differentiating this A with respect to t. dA by dt is equal to √3 by 4 into 2s ds by dt, that is equal to √3 by 2 ds into s into ds by dt. And therefore dA by dt, when s is equal to 3 centimeter, is given by √3 by 2 into 3 into ds by dt is given √2. So the answer is square root of 3 upon 2 into 3 centimeter square per second. Or if you don't want the irrational denominator, you can keep it as it is, 3√6 upon 2 centimeter square per second. It is customary to write the final answer where the denominator is not irrational. Write the denominator as a rational number, preferably integer. The next problem chosen: a ladder 10 meter long is leaning against a vertical wall. If bottom of the ladder is pulled horizontally away from the wall at the rate 1.2 meter per second, find how fast the top of the ladder is sliding down the wall when bottom is 6 meter away from the wall. I will draw a diagram over here. Suppose this is the wall. Let us increase this length, wall, and this is horizontal. A ladder is leaning like this. Let this tip be capital A and this point be capital B, and let us call this as O. Let OB is equal to X, OA is equal to Y. Length of the ladder is given 10 meter. Now read the problem again. Ladder 10 meter long we have taken, leaning against vertical wall. If the bottom of the ladder is pulled horizontally away from the wall, that is, this bottom is pulled away from the wall at the rate 1.2 meter per second, very fast, 1.2 meter per second. How fast the top of the ladder is sliding down? then certainly when we pull B towards the right, this A, it will come down. So if this X is changing at the rate 1.2 meters per second, what is the rate of change of Y? This is the simple question. First of all, we have to establish a relation between X and Y. Very simple. This is a right angle triangle. So the relation between X and Y is X square plus Y square is equal to 10 square, that is 100. Differentiating with respect to t, 2x dx by dt plus 2y dy by dt is equal to 0, and therefore dy by dt is equal to, cancelling 2 as well, minus x upon y into dx by dt, minus x upon y dx by dt. Here x is changing at the rate 1.2 meter per second, and also we want the rate when the bottom is 6 meters away from the wall, that is when x is equal to 6 meter, and therefore dy by dt when x equal to 6 becomes, now right, using this right angle triangle, when x is equal to 6, I get y square plus 6 square is equal to 10 square, and therefore y square is equal to 64, and therefore y is equal to 8. So when x is equal to 6, y becomes 8, and therefore dy by dt when x equal to 6, y equal to 8 is minus 6 upon 8 into dx by dt 1.2 equal to 3, 4, 4 ones are 4, 3s are 3, 3s are 9, minus 0.9 meter per second, and therefore this top of the ladder is traveling down or sliding down at the rate of 0.9 meter per second. This is the answer. New problem. A man 160 centimeter tall walks away from a source of light situated at the top of a pole 6 meter high at the rate 1.1 meter per second. How fast is the length of shadow increasing when he is 1 meter away from the pole? Let us draw the appropriate diagram for this. Suppose this is the lamp. Suppose this AB is the lamp post. Height of the lamp post is given to us 6 meter. Suppose Mn is the man at instant t. Height of the man is 160 centimeter, that means 1.6 meter. 1.6 meter. Suppose this AM is equal to x and MS, let me call this as C. This point C is tip of the shadow. This is lamp at this post here, man is here, so the shadow is MC, it is equal to S. I am going to denote the length of shadow by S, and the position of man from the source of light, from the pole, is equal to x. It is also given that the man is at 1 meter. It is moving towards the right, away from the source. X is changing at the rate 1.1 meter, 1.1 meter per second. Let us write this clearly. AB lamp post, B is lamp, MN is man at instant t. AM is equal to x and MC is equal to S. It is length of shadow. Given AB equal to 6 meters, MN is equal to 1.6 meters, and dx by dt is equal to 1.1 meter per second. These things are given to us. Now look at these two triangles. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle MNC. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle MNC, and therefore AB upon MN is equal to AC upon MC. But AC is nothing but x plus S, and MC is equal to S. AB is 6, MN is 1.6. X plus S upon S, and therefore 6S is equal to 1.6 x plus 1.6 S, and therefore instead of writing this, I will multiply both sides by 10 to remove this fraction. 60s is equal to 16x plus 16s. I should have done it over here only. And therefore 60 minus 16, it is 44 S is equal to 16x, and therefore S is equal to 16 upon 44x. That is, S is equal to, dividing by 4 upon 11x. Now differentiating with respect to x. Differentiating with respect to t, ds by dt is equal to 4 by 11 into dx by dt. Therefore ds by dt is equal to 4 upon 11 4 upon 11 dx by dt is 1.1. So answer is 4 upon 10, that is 0.4 meter per second. Therefore S, shadow, is increasing at the rate 0.4 meter per second.